Well, well. Blade Master Sergeant Solvon de Forain. Sounds important. Aye. Not quite enough time in the service to be Captain Velis' second in command, but close. And like I told Myth, my rank doesn't matter much anymore. My experience might still count for something, though. I, heard that. So we should have been calling you Sergeant Forain this whole time? Not anymore. Now... Sol? That's just about the end of my pain tolerance. We've got a battle to plan, but been on my damn feet for too long. Lean on me, Sarge. Let's get you set down somewhere. Follow me. Plenty of places to talk inside. So, Anna and I saw a couple of very familiar figures walk up to Dragon's Reach while you were in there. I don't think Myth saw us, though. Aye, they came up to chat while Bulgriff was in the middle of discussing the General's letter. Who? Oh, Bulgriff's the Jarl. So, aye, those two came up with an axe from Ulfric and the Jarl turned him away without giving him a chance to say anything. Which, honestly, not surprised. He is just about to be in the exact middle of a civil war. Well... Shit. You're sure about that? Aye. That axe was Ulfric sending an ultimatum. Join him or die. The Jarl chose to fight for his people. I respect him for that, but that also means we're gonna have Stormcloaks at the gate any day now. Depending on how long it takes Cira and... my brother... to get back to Windhelm. We're... actually going to war. This is actually happening. What happened to all that bluster about frying soldiers, Cactus? Look, it's different knowing it's inevitable. Sol, you're not really going to fight, are you? I mean... At the moment, it'll depend on what state my ribs are in. But I know I can. I know I can help. Even if it's just standing there holding Spellbreaker and protecting whoever's behind me. Forain? I can help. Sort of. I can at least make you something for the pain, assuming you trust a Reach woman not to poison you in the middle of Nord territory. You're an herbalist, then. Oh, you should have seen her collection of plants. And mushrooms and various components. I learned from my grandmother. And experience. I'll trust you. I'd like to be able to get some sleep before we have an army to deal with. Right. Sit tight then. I'll brew you some tea. Kinda ballsy trusting her with anything ingested. She has no reason to poison me. I don't think. I've been around too many sketchy types to let her make me tea, but I guess we'll find out, eh? Aye. So, what's your plan? What do you think is going to happen? Can't really know for sure until the Stormcloaks come knock on the gate. That'll depend on how quickly Ulfric can mobilize whatever he thinks is a strong enough force to siege the city. Good news, though. Sieges don't usually work out well for the people on the outside. And you don't think them having a dragonborn in their ranks complicates things just a tad? No. Not if I'm out there. Will you cover me? I wouldn't be able to forgive myself if I didn't, so yes. Aye, we both will. And I won't kill either of those two, but I make no promises about maiming them if push comes to shove. Wait, what? Why not? I promised Myth I'd do what I could to keep them alive. Mostly for the sake of dealing with the dragons. Far as I know, she's the only one who could kill them permanently. She may not be. Nobody knows how many dragonborn there are in the world. She's just the only one the Greybeards decided to acknowledge. Here, let it cool off and it should help. Fire resistance. I'll take my chances. What? Anna? You're not also Dragonborn, are you? Me? No. You? I can't absorb dragon souls, unfortunately, but I know a few of their tricks. Interesting. So, little miss, you fighting with us, or are you headed back to the Reach after all this? I've been thinking about that, actually. And I've decided that this is something I need to be a part of. The last thing I want is the likes of those true Nords taking over the Skyforge. It's too important to us, as a symbol and as a stronghold. Your wise counsel again, or is that your own thinking? A little of both. Good instincts, then. And I'll be happy to have you fighting with us. But after this battle, go back to the Reach and hold whatever army you have there. What happened to there being a time and place to split one's forces? This'll be that time and place. The Reach needs Zenna to keep them together if they want to hold out against any Stormcloaks surprises. Especially if Whiterun falls and we're forced to retreat. I'd have to look at a war table to get a sense of what Ulfric's next target would be after this, but for now, we take things one day at a time. Well, aye, Sergeant. All of that is good to know, but what do we do to prepare for the thing we know is coming? We rest. We calm down. Harder to fight when you panicked. He has a point. You don't need to take out every last warrior if you can break their spirit and get them to flee. Or surrender. That's how we've kept any ground at all back home. Aye, morale is a powerful thing. Now look, it's going to get messy out there, don't get me wrong. It's going to be hard. It's going to be pants-shittingly scary. And we're going to get through it together. Savvy? Savvy, I think. I can't believe this. Look at me, cowering in the face of a few Nord farmers with axes, when I've taken on dragons and Draugr and eldritch horrors beyond imagination. Was this when you went to go fix Solstheim's sleep problem? It was. Well, you did that alone. You got more to keep track of now, and I don't blame you for being scared. I'm scared. So that is not a comforting thought. I've been scared before, son. It's just a feeling. Fight anyway. Oh. We're gonna need you out there, Andrethi. But first, we're all gonna need sleep. Aye. And Enna. What? Thank you. It's helping. Slowly, but it's helping. Good. I'll make more in the morning. And the scrolls have foretold of black wings in the cold, that when brothers wage war come unfurled. Perhaps there is something to my mother's foresight after all. Isn't that from that book of songs? The one with Ragnar the Red in it? Yes, and I still refuse to attempt it. Good. I think I've had rather enough of swaggering braggarts for 1 week, and we haven't even laid eyes on Galmar yet today. Xarxes' breath, I think I could grow to loathe that man. And yet here we are, fighting for Ulfric. Because he's different. Galmar is a warmonger, and I disagree with him vehemently on most things. But Ulfric has passion. He has a purpose. He's doing what needs to be done to see that they have a strong leader here, up to and including stalling this moot, which I'm sure he's not the only one who disagrees with the idea if Elisif is as weak as he claims. Say what you will, but it's clear to me that he cares deeply about Skyrim and most of her people. In fairness, I doubt any of the Dunmer in Windhelm would count themselves among Skyrim's people. Not the way Ulfric means it. True. And besides, the one thing that I do agree with Galmar on is that the Thalmor cannot be allowed to gain ground here. And if that means driving the Imperial Legion out along with them, then so be it. This is the right thing to do. You almost sound as though you're trying to convince yourself. Can you really blame me if I need a bit of encouragement, given that we have to work with Galmar Bloody Stonefist? Not really. I did kill his brother for a reason. Myth Idros. What? I thought we were past that. And yet you agreed not to harm people who will actively be trying to harm us. You are an utter enigma. You seem to enjoy my antics well enough. You've got me there. What was that about your mother's foresight? Oh, just... when brothers wage war. I can't help but feel like Solvander and I are playing into some Daedric scheme as we speak. And not one of the nicer ones either. If any Daedric princes could be considered nice. Maybe, but I think if the scrolls are involved it might go a bit deeper than the princes. Knowing that my brother is somehow Azura's chosen, that doesn't make me feel any better about any of this. Fair. Well, you and I are about as close to Auriel's chosen as we're likely to get. Does that help? The moon and star against the sun. I'm not sure it does, but... oddly, I feel a bit more... settled. I'm not sure. But I do know we've stalled long enough. Whatever happens in this mess, I will keep you safe. Likewise, if I can help it.
Fear not. Come dragon
Sir,
or giant, we'll be ready.
Take a moment to breathe, soldier.
But, sir.
Breathe.
The outer walls are strong. If we can hold them there.
They have catapults.
Damn it. Where did they get catapults? The city walls are already falling apart as it is.
My scouts tell me they're loading them with fire.
So, he wants to take my city. Walls intact.
The men will be fighting in flames.
My men are fearless. It's the Imperial milk drinkers I'm worried about.
If you prefer, I can take my men and leave.
No, of course not. Just don't let me down, Scipius. We'll need to set up water brigades to combat the flames.
Already taken care of.
You Imperials are efficient. I'll give you that. How long until they arrive?
Sir.
Not long. They're hiding in the countryside.
Damn it! What's he waiting for?
Sir?
What?
We could tell him that.
Sir, they're on the move. They'll be at the gates at any moment.
Sorry.
Why didn't you say so immediately?
Sir, I tried.
This is it. Time to see what these Stormcloaks are made of.
The men are already gathering at the gates. Move it, soldier. Spread the word. Go, go, go!
Oblivion take them. Every miserable last one of them.
Well, looks like we got here just in time. Now, where's the legate?
Keep your guard up.
Not the legate.
All right then.
It's gonna be this guy over here, I think. That would follow.
The Stormcloaks are here. In force. Get down to the front line. This is it. We must hold the city. Now move it!
Yes, sir. You think Legate Rick is here? Possibly.
You should be talking to my steward.
Actually...
Can't wait to kill another of Ulfric's boys.
Aye, he's got the right of it.
I'm the Jarl, not a barkeep. Speak your business.
Oh, he's a charmer, isn't he? Fun things to say about a Jarl in his own keep. How you feeling today, Sol? Could be worse. Let's go do this, shall we? Smells like smoke. Uh-huh, that'll be why. Oh no, you're kidding me. Goes damn it, these people better get inside. Right. You know, you really shouldn't be running like that with your injuries. I know. Your tincture does wonders. Oh, damn. Alright. Okay. Careful. Uh-huh, we saw. Right, now where? You two better get inside. Where do you suppose Ricker might be? Out the front? Aye. Right, when we go out there.
The Stormcloaks will be here any minute. Hurry, get inside and lock your doors.
We're fighting, sir. I'd like you stick with me. The two of you stay behind us, up on the walls if you can. Alright. Yes, sir, let's do this. Be careful, Saul.
This is it, men! They say that our cause is false, and that we are nothing more than thieves, thugs, and murderers. But no! We are farmers! We are craftsmen! We are sons and daughters of shopkeepers, maidservants, and soldiers! We are the sons and daughters of Skyrim! And we have come this far because our cause is true!
Oh, that was close.
Because this fight has won! And because our hearts are bursting with anger! What we do here today, we do for our country! For all the true Nords of Skyrim! Whiterun's walls are tall, but they are old and crumbling, like the Empire whose Legion lines them. They've barricades to block us, but we'll tear through them, and the Imperials behind them! Our objective is the drawbridge. If we can find a way to drop it, the city will be ours! Everyone on me! Let's show these Imperial milk drinkers what true Nords look like!
I've never felt so out of place in my life. Well. Here we go. I don't like this, but just follow the sound of, I would say my voice, but follow the sound of me sprinting. Damn.
This is it, men. This is an important day for the Empire and for the Legion, and for all of Skyrim. This is the Stormcloak and the rebel Jarls who support him. But make no mistake, what we do here today, we do for Skyrim and her people. By cutting out the disease of this rebellion, we will make this country whole again. Ready now! Everyone with me! For the Empire! For the Legion!
Alright.
I wonder how many of us think we'll be the lucky ones and survive this.
Good luck, sir.
Send Ulfric my regards for the Emperor.
Here they come.
Someone do something. Help!
You're right. More or less. Think we got him.
Everyone, on me! The Jarl wishes to speak.
Did you see where the other two went? No. I think Siri dragged Miff off somewhere though. Uh-huh. Kinda hard to tell in that scrum. Aye. And where's Inna? Oh, I think she actually, did what you asked. There you are. He was up on the walls, mostly. Anyone injured? Uh-huh. We can take stock of that later, maybe. Aye. You were brave. Uh-huh. I'm also, feeling it. Just a little.
Revel in your victory here today, even as the gods revel in your honor. They already sing of your valor and skill. The halls of Sovngarde are no doubt ringing with your praises in defeating these Stormcloak traitors. You have proven the hollowness of their cause, and the fullness of your hearts. The citizens of Whiterun are forever in your debt. But Ulfric will not stop here. No! He will continue to strike out against any true Nord who remains faithful to the Empire. He will continue to sow discord and chaos wherever he can. And so, we must, each one of us, continue to fight this insurrection, lest our fallen brothers have died for naught, lest our honor be lessened should we allow these bloodthirsty beasts to prowl our lands. Carry on, men. My gratitude and blessings go with you. For Whiterun, for the Empire! Yeah!
You alright, so? Might be regretting my decisions a little bit. But not too much. Glad I could be a shield and all that. Oh, I think we're all glad for it too. You're right. You look a little banged up yourself. Bad worse. Well, now what? Now I think we find Legate Rickett. Maybe. And take stock. Take stock of what? Casualties, injuries, prisoners, damage. Damn. Gods, I hope they made it. Did you hear any of that? My ears are still ringing. I think so. Here, drink this. Ugh. Thank you. I swear, if we hadn't been in the middle of a war zone, I would have shouted her into oblivion for Sira. It's alright. It was a stupid plan on my part. I thought I could do enough damage with my magic to knock her out before she got me. I was wrong. I underestimated her. Even a glancing blow was enough to rattle my whole damn skull. God's myth. I underestimated your brother, but I also learned something very valuable in the event that we ever have to fight him again. Oh? His shield can absorb shouts. And also, even with a cracked rib, he can knock me flat on my arse with a shield bash. Luckily, he's enough of a gentleman that he didn't kick me while I was down, so to speak. That doesn't surprise me. Either of those. Syrah. What is it? I don't know if I can do another battle like this. Gods, I don't infiltrate armies, Syrah. Ulfric should just give me a writ to kill General Tullius and be done with it. I can't do this. It's alright, Myth. You can. You have. We've cleared fortresses before, just the two of us. We fought through Castle Vogahar. This was just the first time we've had to fight around catapults. I would take on Hagen again without Oriel's bow if it meant I'd never have to siege a city again. Easy. Don't make your head worse, Myth. And besides, good news, we never have to siege this particular city again. Probably. I suppose it will depend on Galmar's plans. Daedra, Tato, and Wahas and Chow. Couldn't have said it better myself. That may be the first full sentence I've heard you say in your mother tongue. Do you speak posh Ritteranus or just normal Ritteranus? Both. With fluency. But that was not exactly posh. I did figure. Well, say what Ulfric will about Jarl Balgruuf's temper, but the man knows how to give a speech. And after a battle, no less. I'd say colour me impressed, but I didn't see him fighting. I would hope he was too busy directing fire management on his way through the city, given all the catapults and whatnot. Honestly, given what I've heard of him so far, I'm inclined to say he's not a bad candidate for High King himself. I've been struck by the sudden urge to know what exactly a moot is. We can ask around, or perhaps find a library when we get back to Windhelm. Give them some time to put out fires, Galmar time to plan, and me to heal. Seems it's true what they say about Orcish berserkers. What do they say about Orcish berserkers? That they exist. I'm just glad she stopped. If we can manage it, I never want to face her on the field again. A sentiment I can certainly get behind. Come on, let's get out of here before anyone notices us.